Hello. So I finally come to my bonus 5 to 10 minutes makeup look. This look is perfect for every day. Every day. It's perfect for girls who are minimalists, who don't like to do too much in their face. This particular look is the look for you. So all you need is just your foundation, your concealer, your setting spray, your powder, and your lip gloss and lip liner. You don't need too much. And if you want to just a bit of an eyeshadow, you can just put your eyeshadow there, but you don't need too much. Don't need too much for this look. All right, let's get into the video. So now, my face is already prepped. I'm sure you all know the skin prep basis, the moisturizer, the primer, everything. I've primed all the places that need to time. I've moisturized all the places that need to moisturize. So I'm going to be getting my foundation. My foundation shade is Butterscotch, the Beauty Butterscotch. And I'm sure you know that I have told you how to get your perfect foundation shade. This is by what? By swatching and also knowing your undertone. Now, this is my perfect shade of foundation. So now I'm going to be mixing my foundation with my moisturizer to give it that dewy effect. Moisturizer I've seen a lot in my hands. This Blossom Moist Essence Moisturizer is a moisturizer. Like, she's that girl. For me to have gone over it and over it and over it and over it. So use that. So now, this is it. You can also mix on your hand if you have a mixing tray. Before I always use the back of the plastic plate. So you will now put your foundation. Cover your foundation so that it doesn't dry. You take a brush and then you take some of this, put it in that mix. Mix it like that. So the purpose of this is to give your foundation that dewy look. You don't want to look matte, you don't want to look ashy. The best way to make your foundation look good is to find your perfect shade. Find your perfect shade first, and make sure you always swatch test from your jaw to your neck so that it matches this side. I'm going to take my mirror to swatch test. Everybody knows that is my shade already. I've already shadowed it big times. So I'm just going to, you're going to know that the foundation is going to be very lightweight on your face. And like I said, you don't need so much. So you start from your cheeks. Cover your cheeks. You can start from anywhere though, but I usually start from my cheeks to make sure my cheeks are covered. And the trick is that I don't use my beauty blender. I use my brush to pat it. So you're not dragging it. Yeah, just dabbing it around your face, making sure that it just spread everywhere. Look at the subtle glow is already giving. Like, yeah, some glow is given already. For the other place too. So anytime you're doing a swatch test, make sure that you do it with natural light. Most of the time when you're under all this kind of light, you might not really see the actual color. But it's best to just do it under natural light. Because when you go out when you're going to carry makeup out actually. So at the end of the day, it's natural light that is going to determine how people are going to perceive your makeup look. So we're still filling up. Let's do this on the forehead, not too much. Take your foundation brush, your flat-headed brush, which is the foundation brush too. I just keep on tap. Tapping up. You see that it looks like I did not put that on my face. That's good. It's supposed to look like we are not even trying. And this kind of makeup, anytime I'm rushing, just pick it up and start blending on my face. Like, it doesn't waste time. And although you might start it at first and it's not exactly your 10 to 5 minutes look, it can be 5 to 10 minutes look, it can be 30 minutes on your forehead, it can be 15 minutes, but just keep on practicing. The more you practice the look, the faster you become active. So now I'm just doing finishing touches everywhere. Nothing much. Nothing too much. That's it. It's glowing. It's not glowing. It's glowing. So if you do this thing, you can even go out like this. You look okay. But I didn't cover. You notice I didn't cover my under eye. It's just very, very, very light. It's very natural. I didn't cover my under eye yet. What I will do is that when I'm done blending my foundation in, and I'm done blending it in, I take a shade or one shade lighter than my skin tone. Ouch, sorry. Where is it? This is it. So I go in with a concealer, one shade lighter. But you can use your 2 shades lighter concealer. All you have to do is just to apply it. Everything we're doing here, we're just applying it just little. So I'm just going to put it here under my eye. Little. And like I said, any makeup look you're even doing, you don't need so much under your eye. So I hold it with a brush to blend it out. So the point of this is just to cover up the dark circles or to cover up the under eye, basically. That is the goal of this covering up. So you can see, like, it just looks like there's really nothing so much going on here. That's the point. That's how it's supposed to look like. There's nothing much going on there. So just make sure you're looking off and you're blending so that that place doesn't freeze. So you blend it out. Remember, you're like tapping and moving, but you're not dragging it so that it doesn't have patches. So once that's done, it's supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look like this. Like this. What was I saying? Okay, my eye. Okay. So what next? You go in with your powder. I really advise you to go for the powder palette. You can go for a powder palette that has probably 4 shades. But this one is by Blossom. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So, sorry. When you use this, you can have different colors. So I go in. This is the shade I usually use for my face. This shade I use for my under eye. So I just go in with this. And I mix it. I usually mix it. So I go in with this shade. Oh my god, I've seen my lips. So I get with this shade and I use it under the eye. So there's not so much product there. But then I highlight it with this powder. That's the point of the powder. So highlight that under eye. So by the time you're done, this is how it's supposed to look like. Make sure you blend it out. So you look at the mirror, look up, and make sure that you're blending it out. You're just going to be taking small. Make sure you dust it before you apply so that you don't go and pack too much product. You do the same for the other eye. Just little by little. Until now, you don't look like we're having too much going on here. So it's just little products here and here, little products here and there. You see? She even wearing makeup. She's not wearing makeup. So you just clean it out. Right here. So that is all I do for my under eye. That's all. Nothing much, nothing less. I don't add setting powder. I just maybe as this. Because your powder can also set your makeup if you do not know. Now you can use your powder to set the makeup. If you don't have setting powder, your powder can do the job. In the meantime,